Right.
Hi, kids. We went to Monaco.
Yes, we did. I reckon let's take it back to the very start. We took a Ryanair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We land.
Not really a lot of room, is there? No.
Get a coffee.
So we landed in Nice Airport. Big juicy Jordan. He's getting some lobster. Hello.
Get picked up by Lee's fabulous PA, Helen.
About to get picked up by Lee's PA to get on his boat to then go to a boat. So there she is. Oh no, it's not her. Unless we're getting in with the kids. The wrong person. Here she is.
She picked us up, took us 5-10 minute drive to Monaco.
Sun shining.
Got on Lee's boat, said wagwan to Lee.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic.
This is what brick car drivers do in their days off.
Got on his boat, went straight to Lagarite, the most epic lunch restaurant I've ever been to in my life.
Yeah, like going straight onto this day boat, Moneypenny. We're just on the back of this boat playing tunes. Seeing the views, it was just mind blowing. It was so fast as well that we stood up and you couldn't, to navigate your way from one side to the next, you had to be in basically an F1 wind tunnel. And like our faces were just being, inflated basically. Finally get to the other side, and at the back of a speedboat is like the best place to sit, isn't it?
Hey kids, current sitch. I've got socks on.
And we arrived at the restaurant, like the classiest place straight. Like everyone's just dressed so good, and we're in our like long socks, Reebok trainers, and everyone's in like collars, and we felt a little bit out of place.
Lee really enjoyed himself.
Yeah, Lee really enjoyed himself. The sand basically ate his chair. And then we hopped onto the boat again and we sailed, didn't we, straight to Monaco, like you said.
And then we got a little tender where our feet were basically submerged underwater.
Oh my god, mate!
But like Jordan was like, "Oh, this place is so cool!" Like in the baby port, and I was like, "Wait until you see the other boats, mate." And we drive through on this little tender. Completely dwarfed by like the biggest yachts I've seen in my life.
These things aren't even yachts. They're borderline cruise ships, bruv. There's just wealth everywhere. We essentially stayed on a yacht for 2 nights, didn't we?
Yeah.
This is the boat. It's absolutely epic. We got a little upper decky thing. This is the track. There's a man. Epic boat. This is epic. In Big Juicy Jordan's room. Say hi, Juicy Jordan.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Over here. Sorry, mate. Big Juicy Lee's room. Then, little living area. Captain's team. Plus breakfast bar. Don't know what's down there. I'm assuming it's like where the crew stay. Kitchen. Bosh. Mr. Lee.
Hello, mate. You right? I thought you'd fallen asleep downstairs.
We stayed on to back corner.
This corner's to back, isn't it?
To back. Check out to back.
To back.
To back.
To back. Yeah, and we met all the crew. They were lovely, weren't they?
Crew, fantastic.
They were really cool.
If you've ever seen that show Below Deck,
Yeah.
that is literally what the weekend was.
Hey, baby, here's the food. Hey, can I have another champagne and another Fanta Branca?
No.
I felt bad for them because they get like, they're rushing around. We had I think it was 20 or 30 people on Sunday, definitely. And they were just dishing out cocktails, rosé. And it was just like,
even you asked if they did a Negroni or a margarita.
Yeah.
So they take a tender, which is, if you don't know what a tender is, it's basically a small boat.
It's like a taxi for the bigger boats.
A taxi for these bigger yachts. They get on this tender and then they go to a store to pick up some stuff to bring back. And that was upon Gus's request of having a margarita and a Negroni.
yeah.
Which is just crazy. It's not like, because you can't just Deliveroo something onto a yacht.
Mate, we know you can't get a delivery.
No.
We know that. Try and call any pizza place in Monaco.
Bonjour. We'd like to order. This is ridiculous. Okay, can we pick up pizza to go?
In the place in the restaurant for
Sorry, say again.
So we can't order on the phone?
Do you deliver food or no?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you do?
You do. Okay.
And then what else happened on the Saturday? So the race. Forgot about the race.
We didn't watch much of the racing because we were just like, you're sort of in your own world, even though you're right next to the dock. What I didn't realise is like these are all historic Formula One cars.
Yeah.
They're all worth so much money. Yes, we're talking eras where 20% of the grid died every year.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed, these aren't historics with a bit more safety in them, or that have been modified in any way. They have to be scrutineered to that age of, it has to meet the regulations of that age of F1 car. Otherwise they can't race it. So some of the guys in the 60s cars, or is it even the 50s cars, probably 60s, didn't have seatbelts. And you make a mistake at Monaco, I know that, you're screwed.
Yeah, anyone that raced that weekend has balls, because with Monaco on TV, you don't appreciate how tight these corners are.
No.
And how close the barriers are. But going back to the cars, put in the comments if you were offered to drive an F1 car with no seatbelt, would you do it?
At Monaco.
And Monaco.
I think the answer is yes, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I doubt I'd be pushing flat as I would in a GT4, which is what I'm in, but
for me and you, let's say we're hardwired to be like, I'm gonna get a quick time.
yeah, but you're saying you do that with no seatbelts, bruh, come on. No, you're mad. Also, the nightlife in Monaco was quite interesting. So we know a driver called Mika Stanley.
Big juicy Stanley. Who are you, Mika?
No one.
I'm just a
No
bloke.
one yet.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to me.
So, and then he said, right guys, we've got a table, we're booking these tables, you're coming. We had no option. And
no, but he was like, we got a table here, and a table here. I was
yeah,
like,
I'm thinking, how could we be in three
I was like, hang on, I
places
was
at
like,
once?
guys, I can't pay for this.
Yeah. So yeah, we went to Tweeger, wasn't it? It's amazing how many sort of people in racing you bump into or just recognize in the nightlife in Monaco.
We won't say who we met, but we met some pretty cool people outside.
Yeah.
And I asked him if he wanted to be in the vlog, and he was like,
nah. Racing next weekend. So anyway, after Tweeger, we decided, hey, let's get some pizza. So Mika's like, right, the only place open and the best place to go is a pizza place. So we head there, and the cool place with walking around at night, you're walking around on the circuit, which I found quite cool.
yeah.
Went to order a pizza. As far as I know, it was busy. It was open 24 hours.
Yeah,
so
but it wasn't like a kebab shop. It was like
No.
a sit-in restaurant
Yeah.
type thing that's just open 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
We got a portion of fries, a pizza, and then another pizza was on the way, but they were in like takeaway boxes because we said we were taking away.
Yeah.
Jordan opens his little chippy box,
Yeah.
goes to put salt in it, and like one of the waiters comes over, literally like manhandles your box. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Take away. We're like, yeah, mate, you know, I know it's a takeaway, but the other pizza isn't here. I was like, we're not eating in. Yeah, we ended up getting bounced out, basically. Like, you know, like if a bouncer kicks someone out of a nightclub, that was basically what it's like. Some guy came over,
Yeah.
and he's like, you wait outside.
Yeah.
We still got our pizza.
Yeah. I think it was a bounce, you know, it was a pizza joint. He's trying to get a pizza, getting kicked out for putting salt on our chips, and
He grabbed my phone as well. He really didn't like me.
yeah, no, we were not welcome.
We're not welcome anymore, mate.
I even tried the second option, which was we tried to call them, didn't we? I said bonjour in the most British way possible.
You did it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
And I
That
think,
sent me, mate.
and I think that was enough to put them off straight away. So I left a 1-star review saying it's not good enough. Worst customer experience I've ever experienced. No, they didn't even let me put salt on me chips. Can't put salt on my chips. If you want to try and get a pizza at night in Monaco, don't put salt on your chips.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, the second day, Sunday, was pretty good. You know what's fun as well? What I really liked was that on the ship, what I loved was, you think that being on a yacht, you have to act a certain way or be necessarily a type of person or whatever. What I loved is that we were completely ourselves. And basically Gus was able to connect your phone to the speakers and literally played.
Hi there. I'm gonna lick you.
It wasn't like snobby.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it was still like, yeah, you know, dress nice-ish, don't act like a complete idiot. Like, don't act like a massive Brit abroad, but,
Yeah.
you know, you can be a bit. So on our boat, one of Lee's friends, Drew, is lovely guy, going out with Louise Redknapp. And she's like, if you don't know who she is, she's a very well-known singer. But she was really fun, and she was the one that was like pushing me to play some interesting songs.
Yeah.
But we're on a boat with like lots of kind of middle-aged to older men and women. Most of them loved it, and there was just one guy.
Yeah. We played the Lonely Island song, I'm on a boat.
We played I'm on a boat, and there's a song called Kylie's Cocktail Bar, which basically which basically goes,
I'm gonna lick you.
I had one guy come up to me and be like, have some respect.
yeah.
I was like, all right, mate.
Yeah. No, it's
So didn't your girlfriend just literally almost fall off the boat and throw up in the hot tub?
Yeah, no, that was interesting. Yeah. As soon as we woke up and went upstairs, she'd had a fair amount.
She
to
was
drink.
absolutely blapsed, mate.
We'll talk about the Monday. On the Monday, by this point,
Well, no, Sunday night we get on Monday. But before that, we're like leaving the boat, etc. We said thank you to people like Liam.
Big Juicy Liam.
Big Juicy Liam is on it.
He was fantastic the whole weekend. This bartender, he literally got the job. I'll put the clip in now.
So, how'd you get this job, Liam?
I got this job last week. I walked 83 kilometres in 3 days.
Yeah.
Handed out 60 resumes to the back of boats in person. Got rejected.
Well, you just
60 out of
walked up
60
the port.
times. Applied to over 150 jobs online.
Yeah.
And I got this one position for day work.
But he was fantastic. I mean, all the staff fantastic, but he really, really made it fun.
It's Big Juicy Liam.
This is what I sing about.
He loves it.
Just so you know.
We leave the boat, say goodbye to everyone. Jordan had someone's handbag with him.
I've got a new handbag.
Where's that from?
Someone was walking off with massive speakers for a DJ session.
He's ready to start a serious session. Where's he off to?
Then we finally, after ages, because Lee just sort of left on his tender
Yeah.
with loads of people,
He just
and it
dipped.
was just me, Drew, you, and the crew, basically, on the leaving the boat, trying to get off the boat was so difficult because the boats have to be 30 feet back ish from the dock. So we couldn't get off the boat. Drew was trying to convince the captain to take us somewhere.
There's no chance you could drop us at Pombier. No.
And then
we ended up going to a pub, didn't we? And met. There was a table full of Brits.
You can always tell when the Brits are abroad, mate.
You can hear it from a mile
table
away.
of 12 just absolutely smashed Northerners
on Guinness.
You're right, mate.
Is he my phone, mate?
9 tequilas.
But he was a lovely bloke.
And we ended up staying on the day boat, Moneypenny.
So we say the day boat, but it's a super nice boat.
It's proper.
That's Moneypenny.
And you can stay on it underneath where you wouldn't assume it, but underneath there's two big-ish double beds.
Yeah.
I mean, you got not much headroom, but we stayed on it.
Oh no, it's on my face. Moneypenny. The situation. That's my fit. And here's Jordan. Hello.
That's where we were calling up a couple pizza places. Jordan tried on some goggles. I tried on some goggles.
For some reason, we did most of our footage in a northern accent.
I feel like going scuba diving, mate.
Where's the food, mate?
I don't know, I just found some goggles, mate.
I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, unsure why. I think we've been watching a lot of Dan Lloyd. Shout out to Dan Lloyd. We love him.
All we want is a margarita.
We literally just want a pizza. Even Dan Lloyd, I tried him.
A fabulous evening on Moneypenny. That night, we decided, because Lee was going for lunch again in the same place we went on the first day, Lagarite. We were at the spur of the moment, we were like, oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that Monday, it was raining in the morning, woke up. But then we went straight from there to the same restaurant. What was it called?
Lagarite.
Bonjour. The boat's giving me a side parting. I need to stop doing this accent now. It's a bit ridiculous. Everyone's going to think I'm Northern. If you just tuned into this channel, I'm not Northern, I promise. I'm in La Gazette or something.
And then, so we went to the restaurant, we sat down, music pumping.
The daddies!
And then, what happened next, Gus?
Oh. I met my American wife.
Yeah.
She came over to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was nice. We had a conversation. Then they were like, oh, we're in Nice. How'd you get here? Blah, blah, blah. And then we were like, oh, we're on Lee's boat, Moneypenny. Oh, well, me and Jordan are going back to Nice. We could come with us. I was like, Lee, is that okay? And then he was like, yeah, fine. She said it was her cousin, and her friend. And I saw them sat on a table of 3 over there. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. We left with the whole restaurant. Half the restaurant came with us on this boat.
Yeah.
And then I think Lee was a bit like, oh, God.
Yeah, these I think it was 7 girls.
And then we got our flight home. I passed out immediately. And apparently I was asleep, spreading my legs.
Legs wide open.
Spreading. I'm 6'4" on Ryanair. I cannot put my legs straight. They can't.
And then we landed, and that was our trip. But
that was our trip, bro.
Honestly, the most mind-blowing experience I've had on a weekend. Lee said it was $1 million weekend.
Yeah.
We experienced. It was just, mind-blowing. I won't forget that for a long time.
I had a fabulous time too. Thank you very much, Lee. Love you so much.
Shout out to you, Lee.
Shout out to Lee.
On to the next one.
On to the next one.
See you later.
Love you so much.